Hi, I'm McCauley, and you're watching AccessTV.org.
Hello everybody, you are watching AJ and Friends TV, and we are here with Quest, and Mr. Quest is probably one of the most familiar faces in the city of Hartford. You can see him at the Russell. He has an album out, and he has so many good things going on, and we just want to talk to him because we are honoring him on the 24th here at the Art Space Gallery, and we just want to talk to him and see what's going on. So Quest, how you doing, man? Give me some love.
Great, man, great.
There you go. All right, so tell me what's going on with you. You do music, you do poetry, you do a little bit of everything, man. What are you working on now?
Yeah, well, I'm an artist in the greater Hartford area, and so I've been doing various gigs, playing various spots for a few years now in Hartford, and I'm currently starting work on a new project. My last project was released a year ago, Isms and Ologies, which can be found on MrQuest.com, MrQWES.com, and I'm also the host of the 8 to 9 year running show Love Jones Experience at the Russell every Monday night.
So listen, like you said, you're at the Russell for 8 to 9 years, and the thing that gets me.
I wasn't at the Russell for 8
or
to 9 years.
the
I've been at the
longest.
Russell for 3 years, and there's been various hosts, including Charmaine Tripp, Grammy Award winner, and Darlene Brandon, the director in Hartford.
So consistency is the key, and that's what I wanted to bring out. It's so good to see something so consistent and see you come and pick it up. So what is your inspiration for your music? When people buy your album, like what are they going to feel from it?
Just the human experience. My music is just a really honest storytelling of what it's like to be a human. And I just really enjoy the creative process. I like to stretch myself musically and creatively, and always trying new things. And I really, I feel like I connect with the audience on an honest level, on a very musical level, and I just really enjoy what I do.
That's awesome. So where can people find you? I know you're on Facebook. I know you got a lot of social media going on. Where can people find you?
Well, again, if you hit up MrQuest.com, it's MrQWES.com. You can connect to all of my social networks, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever your poison is. Please hit me up there. You can also listen to some of my music and see some of my videos, and I would love to connect with you.
That's awesome. And you can see Mr. Quest here live on next Thursday, the 24th, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Art Space Gallery. All right, we are back, and I am excited about this month's Small Business Night Out. We have a good lineup of people here that have done some really good things in the city, and we have actually an artist. This month we're dealing with music, art, and fashion, and we have our artist here who has an amazing collection of art throughout the city, and his name is Corey Payne, and Corey Payne is probably one of the well-known artists in the city, and we just want to talk to him and see what he's got going on. How you doing, man? Good, man. Good, bring it in, man. A little love there, man. That's all right. Yeah, the kid's got a good smile. So, listen, what is your inspiration for art, man?
I get inspiration from all over the place, but I mean, mostly, like, I guess most of my stuff comes from stories or like film, stuff like that. I just like all different kinds of stories and kind of putting them together and trying to tell a story with my art. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. So you like to tell stories, and I've seen some of your pieces, and they're so dynamic. They're so, some of them are really community oriented. So when you read your stories, how do you put your heart into your art?
Yeah. I guess just like I like to do portraits a lot, so when I'm doing the portraits, I'll just do like kind of the people have different expressions and emotions that are kind of endless, and that helps bring about like the story. I don't know, it kind of brings it to a level where people can read it, I guess. Or I'll try to have one common thing maybe that people can read in the story, and then like when people see it, they'll view it in different ways, just like depending on who they are, what they've been through. So
That's awesome. And I see you do a lot of hip hop art. You know, I've
Yeah.
seen a picture with you, I think with Fabulous, and it's like a moon. It's like, it's awesome. So, like, tell me, you know, what your connection is to hip hop in your art.
I guess it just started. One of my friends, like, they did a hip hop festival at Trinity, and I've been involved with that since it began. Like, this is the 8th year that I just went on, and I don't know. I've met a lot of different hip hop artists from all around like the world, pretty much from coming there. It's all international, so I've just been keeping up with that and kind of connecting it in different ways whenever I can.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
And my final question to you is, where can people find your art? I know you have a really great, I mean, your website looks amazing.
Thanks.
But where can people find your art?
I have, if you go to my website, it's CoreyPayne.com. And I have some stuff set up in Collinsville at my friend's music shop. It's called Downright Music and Art. And it's a like permanent display there. I just kind of switch things up and keep new art coming in. So
That's awesome.
That's where you can see it in person.
That's awesome. And in person, you can see his art here next Thursday, and it will be for sale. And please check him out. What's your website? Give him your website.
It's CoreyPayne.com. Yeah, it's P-A-N-E.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And his art is amazing, and you can see it, and you can buy it. Actually, I'm going to walk out of here with one before he leaves. He has a cool one of some Jamaican guy with dreads. It just looks awesome. I don't know which one that is, but
is that Kemet?
I think so, man.
Yeah,
It was great. So you can actually get some of his art here next Thursday, and we are so excited to be honoring him on Thursday night, the 24th. So we look forward to seeing you there, and you can get his stuff Thursday, the 24th. All right, we are back here at the Art Space Gallery in Hartford, where our small business night out will be. And I'm excited to introduce these young men to you, because they will be opening up a store in the city of Hartford. And their stuff is amazing, their clothes is amazing, and they have an international presence already here in Hartford, Connecticut. They have an international presence. And I want to introduce Urban Nature Clothing to you all. And if you all can just give me your names.
Yep. Jerlin Cespedes.
I am Steven Gonzalez.
Johnny Cespedes.
All right, and they are 98 degrees. No, I'm just joking. So, tell everybody just a little bit about what your passion was for starting this clothing line.
The passion for the brand generally started from who I was and where I grew up in Hartford. Just my surroundings. And generally, I just wanted to create something that would show people what a young individual in the city can create. I was talking to my friend a few days ago, and he asked me about the brand, and he mentioned that he thought he wouldn't be able to create something like that because of where he was from. So for me to be able to show that something like that can be made, it's an exciting, good feeling.
That's awesome. So, as young men, because all of you are fairly young, particularly Steven, and I go out and play basketball with this guy on a regular basis. He is horrible at basketball. He cannot dribble the ball and whatever. So, being young people, man, what pressures do you have on starting this business?
There's definitely no pressure, and that comes along with our age. Actually, it's even more exciting, and the potential is so much greater because we started so young, and we have so much time to do absolutely whatever it is that we want to do and take the brand whatever direction it is that we want to take it. You know, sometimes people might not take us as seriously because of our age, but you know, we have the substance and everything behind it to show that you're gonna take us seriously, and we are, you know, a force to be reckoned with, and we're proving that every day. And hopefully you guys come out and you can see what we have to show.
Absolutely. So my final question is, how did you guys get together? You guys brothers, cousins? How did you guys come together, man?
Well, these two here are brothers, if you couldn't tell. I'm the only good-looking one, that I'm not related.
Right.
Yeah. And I came in the mix. We all went to high school together. Went to Hartford High, and I met this guy. We were really good friends. Not sure why, but we clicked somehow. Then he came along too, in a package, I guess. He started the brand, and he reached out to me about a year later to help him out and expand. And that's where I came in, and we we are where we are today, and we're like family. Yeah. We say we're married to each other and the brand.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And their clothing is so amazing. It's very creative. It's different, and I'm happy to have them in Hartford. And I think that this is what we need in Hartford. We need younger people to step up and to take the initiative to go out and start their own businesses. And I want to honor them. Actually, we are going to honor you, and we look forward to you bringing your clothing here. And I hope you guys are going to sell some clothing while you're here, right?
We are.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll be
All
ready.
right.
And be ready. It's not just clothing. When you come see us, it's an entire experience, and that's what we want to provide. We want to make a personal connection and make you guys remember us and who we are.
An experience. What else can you say? So we look forward to seeing you here next Thursday at the Art Space here in Hartford at 555 Asylum Avenue, and you'll get to see the boy band, Urban Nature Clothing. All right. See you then. All right, hello everybody. We are back at the Art Space Gallery in Hartford, where we're going to be having an event next Thursday, October 24th, AJ and Friends Small Business Night Out, and it's going to be fashion, music, and art. And in order for those three things to come together, you have to be very creative. Now, I myself am a creative person, but not as creative as Raisha Bivens. Raisha Bivens has a wonderful company, and she's been doing creative events, creative design for a long time. So, Raisha, how are you?
I'm great. I'm excited to be on board for this event.
This is awesome. The event is going to be great, and we have a lot of moving pieces here with fashion, with art, and with music. So, you know, how are we going to bring this together? What is your vision for this event?
Yeah, well, that's a very good question. I think, you know, what I do as a creative director is I basically draw inspiration from all the people that are involved in the event. So taking a look at Corey's work as well as Urban Nature and kind of getting a feel for what their design aesthetic is like and just putting that in the space, in the room. So I can't give all the ideas, otherwise it wouldn't be a surprise.
No, that's awesome, and that's great. And I like how you are going to incorporate all that into this event. And I've been to your events, and you have just this keen eye for detail and for fashion. So you have a company.
I do.
Right? So tell us a little bit about your company.
Okay. Well, my company's name is actually called Bitch with a Pen, and before you get scared, it's actually all about inspiring and empowering women to be fully self-expressed. So, I mean, I chose the name deliberately because I think we as females are charged with facing a double standard when it comes to how we lead, and I want women to be empowered around that and not feel afraid of that word. So that's the name. Under that company, I do provide these creative directing services as well as brand development and consulting for artistic people and entrepreneurs who really just kind of want to make a statement. You know, that's how you kind of cement yourself in the mind of potential customers, is by making a statement, and that's what I come in and do.
And we're definitely utilizing her services here because we need that creative eye. And one thing that she mentioned is that being open, being free to who you are. And that's what this event is about. It's not only about small business owners, it's not only about young professionals, but it's about people coming together and being open with what they do. And this is going to be a great event. She's going to design it and create it very well. And the only thing that's going to be missing right now, is you. So we're excited for you to come out and meet Raisha, meet Urban Nature, meet Corey Payne, and meet Mr. Quest. So we look forward to seeing you here Thursday, October 24th. Thank you. Hey, how you doing, everybody? I want to introduce you to the wonderful Art Space Gallery here at 555 Asylum Avenue in Hartford. We have a wonderful, wonderful event in store for you next Thursday on October 24th. We have a fashion, music, and art event in store for you because, you know, fashion is business, art is business, and music is business. So we're bringing all these elements together in one night. We have Mr. Quest. He is a well-known singer in our community. We also have Urban Nature Clothing, who they're starting a clothing store here in the city of Hartford. And we have a wonderful artist by the name of Corey Payne, who will have his art here. So as you see, the art space is empty now, but the only thing missing at this point in time is you. This is the place to be on October 24th, starting at 6 p.m. Come early. Parking is limited. We will have food and beverage available for you, and we're going to have an awesome time. We're going to decorate the place, and it's going to be a great event. So we're looking for you to come out to the art space in Hartford at 555 Asylum Avenue on next Thursday, October 24th, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Look forward to seeing you here.